Hey folks, it's Thread, and welcome back to the Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex No Damage run. Time to move on to level 2, and already we're going after one of those atrocious flying levels I love oh so much. Yes, time for Tornado Alley. Alright folks, here we are at the first of the flying levels. They're very similar to the ones in Crash 3, as you could probably see. Wow, that was very close right there. But yeah, these ones are going to be a good bit harder than they were in Crash 3, largely because of these enemy planes, wow, that was close, who are a lot more aggressive this time around, because now they can shoot at you from any direction. Yeah, you kind of saw it there, but they no longer need to be in front of the camera to be able to shoot at you. They only need to be able to face Crash, and they can do so from basically any direction now, and that's kind of a problem. What's more, they can also kamikaze attack you for mega damage, so that's another thing you'll have to watch out for. Barrel rolling, which used to be my go-to strategy to avoid gunfire, that doesn't work anymore for some reason. So my usual strategy to try to avoid gunfire is to do this kind of zigzagging pattern where I'm just kind of moving left and right and just making my flight as unpredictable as possible to kind of try and throw the AI for a loop. It's not perfect, but it's the most successful strategy I could find for these levels. They have really gone out of their way to make these guys as aggressive as possible, but I think we're actually going to make it this time. Okay, there's the last one. Oh god, please don't shoot at me. Please don't shoot at me. Come on, just shoot this down. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. And there we go. I know I usually go for the gem as well, but this is so hard, I'll be content just taking the crystal. Okay, so there we go. That's Tornado Alley, no damage. I'll go back and get the gem off camera right now, so I'll see you in a minute. And here's our box completion gem. We celebrate by doing a high jump. Yeah, I actually forgot to mention that in the last video, is that for some reason he doesn't do the crash dance in this game anymore. He just sort of does a high jump when he comes out with the gem or a crystal, which is kind of disappointing. The crash dance is nowhere to be found in this game, really. But, yeah, I'm kind of glad to be done with this one. I've spent almost 3 hours just trying to get one run where I get the crystal without taking damage. That's why I didn't bother going for the gem. I wasn't going to spend another second in this level longer than I have to, so I'm content with a no damage run, getting the crystal. We'll just take that and move on. So, thank you very much for watching, and join us next time for level 3, Bamboozled. For now, enjoy the plentiful outtakes of Tornado Alley, and I shall see you next time. 1 down, 3 to go. It's another flying level. It operates very much like the ones in Crash. From going in front of me. Doesn't really work anymore. Oh, nuts! Someone stuck a bullet in. I was doing so well, too. For starters, dodge rolling, even though it's still here, you can do it with the shoulder boot. Oh. So, that's making things a bit more treacherous as well. Ugh. Constantly, for one thing, dodge rolling no longer negates... Oh! Kamikazed. Yeah, you might be seeing one of them. For one thing, the enemy fighter planes are a real nuisance. Looks like they can pretty much shoot at you from any direction as long as all they have to do is face you. Similar to the ones in Crash 3. Ow! A bit harder. Ugh. Yeah, you... At the very least, we can't use it too. Oh. Yeah. So here we are at the first of our flying levels. They're very... right off the bat. So, here we are at the first of our flying levels. They're very similar to the ones in... Wow, did I just fly into those bullets? I am a derp. So, you need to be a lot more alert of the... Should have pulled up. They no longer need to be in front of your camera in order to shoot at you, and that's a bit of a problem. Case in point, they can be a pain. Yes, they can. So they are pretty similar to the ones in Crash. I didn't even see anything shooting at me then. May have been too focused on the machine I was shooting at. Ugh. in many ways, although there are a lot more problems here. Dodge rolling isn't going to help either, because that no longer negates damage. You pretty... Oh! Alright, folks, here we are at the first of the flying levels. There. And we're already done. Facing you from any direction. I didn't even see a bullet come at me there. Dodge rolling. That's a thing that is not going to help me this time. Several more hits now to do so. You can't just do it with a single bullet. Now they can shoot at you from anywhere on the map, like that one just did. Fun. But they don't go down to a single bullet anymore. You need to hit them with several. Kind of like that guy did. Ugh. Alright, folks, here we are at the first of the flying levels, and we're already done. I mean, you can still do barrel rolls, but as you can see, they're not going to do any good for me. Ugh. And this is true throughout the game. They're a lot more aggressive in this game than they have been in Crash 3. Yeah, they can shoot you from anywhere. Is to do these up and down zigzags so that they can't lock onto me quite as easily, though it doesn't seem to work as well either. Things are going to be a lot harder this time around, and largely it has to do with those... They can now shoot at you from any direction, not just in front of you, so that's going to make things a little harder for tracking them down. Ugh, wow, you were just all in my face, weren't you? So my usual strategy of rolling out of the way as they start shooting at me, that's not going to fly. Ugh. Neither am I if this keeps up. Move the camera out of the way so that they don't shoot at me, that's not going to work this time. Case in point. A lot of it has to do with the enemy fighter planes this time around. They're a lot more aggressive, as you can see. Oh, you would. All they have to do is face you, and, well, I couldn't see him through the explosion. Fun. The flying levels, they're very similar. I would like this to go on for more than a few seconds. For one thing, we don't have full health anymore. All they have to do is face you, and they can shoot at you. That means they could also shoot at you from the side like that one just did. Ugh. Of course, anything they do may as well be a kamikaze attack to me. Like that. For one thing, the enemy planes can now shoot at you from any direction, so long as... There are a few differences about this particular version of them that's going to make things a bit harder. You may have seen it just then. And really something that you need to watch out for. They don't need to be in front of the camera to shoot at you anymore. For one thing, the enemy fighters can now shoot at you from any direction. No... No! But yeah, those planes are actually a large part of why these levels are continuing on. Alright, folks, here we are at the first of the flying levels, and oh boy, are things gonna be such a... Wow! Y'all were just all up in my face there. As you can see, they're very similar to the ones in Crash 3. Although in Crash 3, you didn't lose immediately. With the enemy fighter planes, who now can shoot at you from any direction, kind of like that guy did. Oh, they are very annoying. Dodge rolling, which used to be my go-to strategy for avoiding gunfire, no longer works this time around, so now I have to do these awkward zigzags that don't always work. That is to say, they don't need to be at the front of the camera. This is really trying my patience here. Largely has to do with the enemy fighter planes that we're having to fly around. This time they're a lot more annoying. And that's really a bit of a problem, considering I can't even see them most of the time. Alright, so here we are at the first of the flying levels. I recently decided that 99 is now my least favorite number. It's the number that means I failed.